Hi, welcome to my channel. I am Jenny, and this is Nurturing Legacy. So today I am going to start a series called Mothering with Chronic Illness, or Motherhood with Chronic Illness. So motherhood can be really hard, right? Like just in general, and especially when you have chronic illness. Or sometimes this applies to when you are pregnant and maybe put on bed rest or something. And so suddenly you have little kids or big kids and you are unable to go play with them, to do things with them. And today we're going to open up with the first topic of this series, which is parenting from the couch or sofa. So with chronic illness, a lot of times we end up being in the bed or on the sofa. We aren't really able to run around and play with the kids or do stuff with them outside when we really want to and when they really want us to. And that can be really discouraging, feeling like you can't do whatever it is. So I thought that I would share some of the things that I have figured out along the way. And some of these are not really things that I necessarily have to do anymore, because my kids are older and they can kind of like entertain themselves a little bit more, or a lot more. But I am also remembering when I was pregnant and couldn't do very much and stuff, or like when you just had a baby and you're needing to rest, but you have a 3-year-old, stuff like that. So some of the tips may come from that also. So my first thing is to have activities that you can do from the sofa. So have Legos and Mega Blocks and the Lego Duplos. If they're younger and you are not playing Legos with a 3-year-old, right? So with your littles, have the bigger blocks. With your older ones, have Legos. Another is coloring sheets. And I know that when your kids are really little, they may not really stay on the paper sometimes, depending on what it is. So there are also like the Crayola Color Wonder things, where it's just like water activated. So that way, I mean, other than making things wet, it's not going to really make a mess. So that's a mess that you won't have to clean up, which is important when you have chronic illness. So having little activities like that they can do with you on the sofa or beside you on the floor, those are really good, important things to have available to you. Maybe you take a basket or a bucket or something and put crayons, washable crayons, some of the Crayola Color Wonder things, and some coloring pages, and then maybe have some books that you can read to them. If you are not feeling it today and you're not able to read, because sometimes just reading out loud can burn up some energy, so maybe have an audiobook that you can listen to together. Have them like snuggle up on the sofa beside you and you guys listen to a story together. Be the DJ for their dance party. Like, whether they're little kids or big kids, the only difference will be the type of music that you play. So even if you can't get up and dance, you can play the music, you can choose the songs, you can hype them up, right? Even if you can't get in and do the dancing, you can be the DJ, right? So if they are not wanting to snuggle up right now and they need to burn some energy, you can be the DJ for their dance party. And then the last thing for this is to just give yourself permission to let go of the shame if you just watch TV today. Like, it's not the end of the world, right? I know we want to be active and we want to be doing things with them, and we want them to do things other than watch TV, right? But there will be days that you just use the TV, use Netflix, use Hulu or Disney Plus. Like, there are so many options. PBS Kids has amazing cartoons that you can kind of feel good about because you know that they're also getting some extra little education while they're doing that. So it's okay, is what I'm saying. Like, if your kids watch TV today, it is okay. Even if that's most of what they did today, it's okay. Like, I mean, we don't want that to be what happens every day, of course. But sometimes that's just the day that you have. That's the amount of energy that you have. That's what you can do. And we're all just trying to do the best we can with the level of energy that we have today. And sometimes that will mean that our kids watch TV. And sometimes that will mean that you watch TV. And sometimes you are able to be the DJ for their dance party. And sometimes you're able to read. And sometimes you can only listen to an audiobook. But the thing is, your kids will remember spending time with you. And even if their memory is of you on the sofa playing with them, it's still a memory of you playing with them. So that's all I have for you today. I hope that was encouraging. I hope that it gave you some new ideas, or reminded you of some things that you already knew. Because a lot of times we just can't remember different things, or it may be even advice that you've given other people, and then when you get to a point where you can't think today, you don't have the energy, or you are in so much pain today, you can't think of the things that you know to do. You know, so that's okay. And I'm hoping that I'm giving you new ideas or reminding you of things you already know, and hopefully just some encouragement. So I will see you next time, and the next one we will be continuing this mothering with chronic illness. So until next time, have a great day.